Hey everybody, it's your boy Pee back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about the manhwa, The Heavenly Demon Cult's Strongest Maid. This is a pretty new comic. Started coming out about a month ago. Um, I've been putting it off mainly because I was waiting for more chapters to come out. Right now there's up to like 27, I think. Um, let's see. Yeah, 27 chapters. Um, Honestly, I find it kind of just I don't want to say it's bad or anything. The premise is cool, but it is kind of cliche where like a lot of people fall in love with the female lead, and like despite her being like this lowly maid or whatnot, like she has like this extreme talent for martial arts that she comes to find out. She like her family background is like like her family's like secretly rich and like has all this like there's a lot of cliches and a lot of conveniences that come with her backstory that we find out over time, and just like everything just like somehow everything in like her background and everything is able to justify why she's able to do what she do the way she does, right? Like there's a lot of like convenience to it. But I'm not saying that's bad or anything. But I guess we'll just talk about the synopsis. The synopsis is we have our main character here who I guess I have the extra tab. Anyways, she is an office worker in normal life, and she comes to this world. She gets basically transmigrated into this novel called The Advent of the Heavenly Demon. The main character of the story is like the second young master of the cult, who is known for his like villainy, cruelty, type thing. Like he's basically known for like killing people for like no reason at all, really. But he's known for his charm. Sorry, I gotta clean my glasses. I got a smudge on them. Like he's known for his like stoic beauty and his charm and right now. But he's and really he's like a literal demon. Like he tears sport for like just like if he's in a foul mood, killed this level simply for her being insolent, right? Like there's a lot of like bad stuff about this character. However, she basically uh gets reassigned as like his maid, right? And so like at first she's no, she's basically she signed a contract to serve as a maid in the demon cult for her grandmother, uh for her grandmother's sake, right, to like take care of her grandmother. She's like 2 months away from reaching the end of that contract when this happens, and so basically she's like, I only have 2 months left. I don't really want to do this. And like everybody's excited for her and like says she should be grateful because like in this world, like this kind of like exclusive maid promotion is something really good. But basically she tries to reject it, saying that, she's trying to quit her job in 2 months, and like essentially she's told like just for the 2 months, then serve the young master, right? And so she basically becomes the exclusive maid of this like villain type character, but in reality he doesn't seem so villainy. He seems more of just like a main character who doesn't really express his love type thing, but like deep down you can tell like he has feelings for her. He basically just gets jealous more so than like angry or anything when like another male character interacts with her. But it's kind of like that, like low key, stubborn, unwilling to admit his feelings, jealous type of male lead rather than like the villain that he is like portrayed as at the start of the comic. Um, so I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I like seeing a strong female lead in a Mirim type comic. You don't have a lot of those really. The like most recent one I could think of would be like Black Serpent, where you have a martial art world, Mirim story with a female main character. So I like when there's a martial art with a female character because you get most martial arts comics simply just have a male character as like the main character. So I don't know. I find it interesting enough to read. The premise is pretty cool. I like the art. As you can see, like the art's pretty decent. It's not like overly like special or anything like that, but it is pretty well done. Like the simple like facial expressions are pretty cool, where it's like you have like in one like scene like everything's like normal facial expression wise, and then you have like the like pouty faces and stuff like that. So there's a good interesting mix of like facial expressions, the art being cool. God, I cannot get this smudge off my glasses, sorry. But overall I think it's a relatively decent comic. If you like female lead comics, strong female leads, Um, it's pretty cool. I've definitely would read it. Um, Overall, I don't think it's like something you should like drop everything to read. I think it's a good pastimer if you're like in between stories type stuff. It's not like I don't know. It's definitely not one of my main comics or going to be one of my main comics, but I'm definitely going to let more chapters stack up and binge it when I have nothing else to read. So I don't know. It's decent, I will say. It's not overly great. It's not bad. I'd say it's pretty interesting, good story. The interaction between her and her grandmother is pretty funny. Like you have her grandmother hitting her with a wooden spoon here and stuff like this. You get the expressions. Like I'd say it's a good read and that you should check it out. Okay, that's basically my input on the comic. But that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you guys like, leave a sub. I'll be seeing more of you guys in the future, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.